Hi everyone, Mrs. MLG here from Mighty Lancer Games. Now, as you know, we sell a huge range of miniatures and hobby supplies. And I wanted to do a video that said, we sell Games Workshop and we sell Mantic, but we also sell loads of other smaller independent ranges for your tabletop games and D&D. And here's some. And then I kind of realised that we sell hundreds of smaller individual manufacturers miniatures, and that the video will be very, very long. What I've decided to do is take a range such as Reaper Miniatures, pick out a few of the minis and tell you what I would do with them in an RPG game, D&D, Pathfinder, etc, or on your tabletop, or why they're just awesomely cool to paint. Okay, so here we go with Reaper! 30143, The Brawl from the Townsfolk range in the Bones, USA. This miniature is a diorama all on its own. With an armoured orc fighting off a group of children or halflings, you could explain to your players that this NPC orc needs assistance finding a suitable home for these unruly children, or that they've just caught them stealing from a local baker while on his guard duties, leaving your players with the moral dilemma to side with hungry children stealing just to feed themselves, or the baker trying to make a living to feed his own family. This miniature is really cool, and the child at the bottom is biting the orc's leg, which I think is quite funny. 07030, another Bones USA from the Dungeon Dwellers range, The Evil Sorcerer, sculpted by Bobby Jackson. You can't get any more classic than this wizard, shooting a spell effect in bare feet with a long beard and hair and a skull on the base. A great player character and a lovely sculpt for you to paint. 07010, another Bobby Jackson sculpt, a vampire countess. But do your adventurers know that, as this beautiful lady approaches them on the road asking for assistance? Will they lend a hand and follow her back to that spooky-looking estate, or take her in for questioning over all those missing townsfolk? Rictus the Undying is one of my favourite miniatures. I love the sculpt and the character in this miniature. It also comes in metal and Reaper plastic, giving you plenty of choice. I think it'd be fun for your adventurers to meet him running towards them on the road, looking aggressive, but he actually isn't. It's just unfortunate that his jaw is no longer attached correctly, making his voice muffled and scary sounding. But he's actually an ancient knight in need of your assistance. Can your players see past his monster appearance and take the time to listen before fighting? 07113, Henchman and Chest from the Bones USA range, and it seems that I have chosen another Bobby Jackson sculpt. A fantastic miniature for your RPG table, full of character that could be used to represent townsfolk bringing your players their reward, or maybe stealing it from your players while they sleep. Your adventurers could be guarding a travelling caravan and the loot is now walking off. 07114 and 07115, Halfling Dog Rider in both male and female, could add a unique adventure line to your RPG. With weapons ready and the pooches clad in light armour, these halflings could be guarding a forest your adventurers need to pass through. Could they be bribed? Will you have to fight them? Just how fierce are those dogs? Maybe you could turn the puppies to your side. 50063, Jeeves from the Chronoscope range. It's rumoured that local children found some mechanical parts while playing and accidentally brought back to life a robot called Jeeves. But has this robot got a clockwork heart, or is he bent on destruction? Female necromancer in both metal and bones plastic. Your adventuring party are wandering a well-travelled road when a woman runs up to them, sobbing. She tells you that her father's been murdered by bandits and all she has left of him is his skull, and she needs a band of brave adventurers to track down the bandits and get her revenge. She wants you to follow her back to her home so she can tell you more. Do you go? Can you really trust a woman carrying around a skull? As well as player characters and non-player characters, you're also going to need some monsters, and here are just a few that I really like. Don't forget that you can get all of these miniatures at mightylancergames.co.uk and in our Bridlington shop. I hope you've liked this slightly different video. Please leave me a comment, a like, a subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you've liked this style of video and you want to see more from different ranges, because that's the plan. But if you don't like it, then I won't do any more. Enjoy your tabletop games, your RPGs, just painting, making dioramas, and whatever hobby you're into. Thanks for watching.